So, based on that type of thinking, they gave themselves in service to the divine. And that is what you call true sadhana. That's true sadhana. And because of their efforts in that direction, they pulled that supreme master down to earth. That is the power of bhakti. I will not be able to cover that. I wanted to do that part, but we have taken too much time. So I come forward with lesson, and I want to end with this chaupai. So this is the power of sadhana. When one is filled with bhakti, you don't go to the Lord comes to you. That is the power of bhakti. And very few people are able to attain that status in terms of spiritual sadhana, spiritual development. So I bring my lesson to an end with this chaupai, Tulsidas says. What was in the mind? Tulsidas said, what was in the mind? What was operating in the mind of these people as they were conducting their fast, their meditation, their chanting, and what have you? Tulsidas tells us in this chaupai. अभिलाष निरंतर होई देखिए नयन पदम प्रभु सोई. What was operating in the minds of these two individuals? Tulsidas says that ever residing within their heart was the craving. What craving? Dekhi and Nayan Padama Prabhusui. That they wanted to see with their own eyes, these physical eyes of theirs, they wanted to see the Supreme Lord. That was not the Brahma, the Vishnu and Mahesh we talk about. That was the all-pervading Vishnu Bhagavan, Mahavishnu. That's what they set themselves about. Whenever you are doing something, you set yourself a goal. And at the end of that, if you achieve that goal, then whatever you set about to do is successful. Barring that, you may reach some certain point, but never to that climax. Then the mission was not fully completed. And that was what they set about to do. They did get it, but I will not reach here in tonight's katha. So, Aguna Akhan Anant, Aguna Akhan Anant Anadi, Jehi Chintahi Paramaratavadi. It says, that Lord whom they wish to see is Agun. He is without attributes. You cannot qualify him to say he's this and he's that. He has this, he does have that. He is beyond that. He is Anant. He is without beginning, without end. And he is without parts. Anadi. He said, Jehi Chintahi Paramaratavadi. He it is on whom the mystics contemplate, on whom the great souls contemplate, on that divine. And that is why people go to Naimishan for that particular purpose. To attain the highest. And the king, having realized, I have reached the fourth stage in Chautipan, the fourth stage of my life. I am still encircled in my home here with worldly affairs. This should not happen. I have not followed my scriptural teachings. And now that this thought came up to his mind, deep in his conscience, he acted upon it immediately. Sometimes people tell you something. You may pass it, you may act on it. But when your conscience tells you, you must act upon it. And he made the wisest of all choices that were there. And immediately, he handed over the throne and he went to his wife, to Naimishan. My dear friends, I want to thank you for the privilege you have given me this evening to narrate Sri Ram's Katha. I am no exponent of Sri Ram's Katha, but I take my guidance from our beloved Sri Hanuman and Sri Ram himself. Whatever is dowed upon by them, upon myself, only that amount I can give, as far as my knowledge permits me. When I invoked Hanuman, I said, I'm going to read Sri Ram's Katha, your beloved Lord, as far as my knowledge permits me. So I'm deeply honored and gratified for the privilege bestowed upon me this evening, especially on this very remarkable occasion of our dear sister, mother, friend, what have you, in our beloved Jean.